What's up, guys? I'm here with a video for you guys at 6:17 in the morning. I'm getting these videos out early today because yesterday I was supposed to record for the week, but my sinuses really kicked my ass again. So I basically spent the last 3 days packing up my entire apartment, and I had to also pack my bag for Christmas break because I'm going back home today, and then I had to come back here, move into my place, and I'm only here for a couple of days, and I'm going to my cousin Jess for New Year's, and then the first week of January I'm going to be over at her place in the city, so I'm literally going to be hopping around for the next 2 weeks. So yeah, just mini life update. You know, I'm moving to an apartment. My transfer got approved, thank God. Then I changed my major to crim from bio, so there's no life update on that. I got a new job, Victoria's Secret. It's been good. It's been paying good. I'm just trying to get some more hours because, you know, your girl's trying to make money for next semester. Whew. You know, and fall 2020, your girl graduated, so we officially got on track for that, so we're excited. So anyway, let's get into this. This is the last daily tea video of 2019, and it's just, man, I've started doing this like probably earlier in the year, and you know, you guys have been really liking it, and you know, I'm going to continue doing it. I'm looking into probably doing voiceovers. I'm going to try with a couple of videos I have planned already for the week and see how you guys respond to them. If you like me on camera and you like my voiceover, so I'm just going to be doing that and we'll just work from there. Anyway, let's get into the big stuff. So this last weekend has just been a mess. Era of the leaks. I mean, we got 8 days left of 2019 left. Just a mess that's happening. On the leaks front, well, first off, we had A$AP Rocky's tape leak. I have not seen it. I do not need to see it, okay? But from what I can tell, he needs to take some classes, okay? That's all I'm going to say on that. Then Steph Curry allegedly has his nudes leak. Him and Aisha denied it, but, you know, I don't know. He said he don't got a password to his phone, you know, so, you know, yeah, I mean, people get stuff leaked all the time. Case in point, Logan Paul. Logan Paul, I don't know what was going on, because I went on Twitter, and this is when SNL was going on. So I literally woke up right after midnight. SNL was going on. I see a tweet, and basically Logan Paul decided to go for the cucumber challenge, but instead of a cucumber, it was an actual male parts. You know, I'm trying to filter this out as much as possible because YouTube will demonetize me. Not only that, we had this fake nudes leak with the baby, and there, you know how like you're on your timeline, people retweet stuff, and you just see it by accident. I open my app, and someone that I follow retweeted a tweet by someone, and that's how I ended up seeing the picture. We are all some thirsty, unholy people, I swear. And then, you know, it's confirmed that it was actually a porn star that was in that picture and not the baby. So, yeah, that happened. Oh, man, it was just like, man, this week has just been a mess. First of all, early in the week, Donald Trump got impeached. Let me tell you, I sent that to my auntie. She was like, about damn time. Because my aunt has dual citizenship. And, you know, she's just like ready for this day to come. For me, it's like, okay, we could have done this. Where's this energy like a year ago? But then it's like, okay, cool, he impeached. But, you know, it has to go to Senate, and the Senate wants a Republican. And I know everyone was like, even if he goes, we're going to end up with, what was it, Biden? I can't remember. Pence. Okay, Pence. I can barely remember who's in office now because literally everyone is literally a shuffling, rotating door. Basically, everyone's like, oh, we'll get Pence if he gets impeached. Listen, 2020 is right around the corner. If we can get President Orange out of the White House, then we're going to have to put up with Pence for a couple of months, and then we'll be done. Okay? At least he won't be eligible for another term. So, there's that. Also on sad news, RIP to Juice World. He passed away a couple of weeks ago. I think it was a seizure, that was it. It was due to him ingesting a whole bunch of pills. His jet was basically raided by the feds. Someone put out a tip because they had literally over 100 pounds of weed on the plane, which could have had them charged with basically not just possession but trafficking drugs. So, you know, a lot of young ones, and he was only 21. He just turned 21, man. That's just sad because he had just started off in the game. Lucid Dreams was my song back last year, and really, he was just starting off in his career, and a lot of young people, I don't know why they don't understand this, but anytime a big person in our age group dies, they gotta realize the life where it's all about money and drugs and all that, that is not something that you should be living by, okay? You could lose your life to this, and, you know, sadly, we lost a good couple of them. I mean, I remember when, was it Little... I think it was Little Peep who died like 2 years ago because he was drinking on lean, and everyone had that retrospective thing. It's like lean's bad, and people still drink lean to this day. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to check my messages on my phone. But, yeah, rest in peace to him. Prayers out to the family and all that. All right, let's lighten up the mood with the mess. So, Candace Patton. If you don't know Candace Patton, she's on The Flash with Iris West. She's in a bit of a scandal. This past week, J.R. Smith, who plays for the NBA, his wife basically went on Instagram and did a whole crying prayer for him and Candace, who's been an alleged mistress. When I first saw the story, I was like, sis, really? Damn. We ain't hear nothing from The Flash. You hear about all these different actors with all their mess and all their drama. We ain't hear nothing. I watch dailies talk about this. The only thing she's worried about is that Candace don't get fired or The Flash don't get canceled. I don't think The Flash is getting canceled. But Candace, if this escalates, then I don't know what's happening to Iris West come later on, season 6, season 7, whatever season we're in, because right now we're dealing with crisis on Earth, okay? We got to worry about crisis on Earth, but there's a whole crisis out here. Goddamn. But, yeah, right now it's a he said, she said. He said that they've been separated from us. She said that he's been having an affair for a while, but they're still legally married. So even though there's separation, they're still legally married. And Vanessa Morgan, a.k.a. Tony from Riverdale, you had the nerve to post up on Instagram basically calling them couple goals when you know this dude's a married man. But what kind of friend does that? My God. Oh, sorry guys. I have this thing like perched up. This just fell and slid. I have a slippery desk, man. I just cleared my whole desk of all my stuff, so I'm perched this up against a binder and a piece of paper that I have my notes on. Moving on from that, Tekashi 6ix9ine. So this week we heard that he might be getting released. We heard that he could possibly serve 39 years after all the snitching. So they shaved off 10 from the original 49. And then everyone said, oh, he's going to be out before Christmas. Well, he had his sentencing. He sentenced to 24 months in jail, 5 years supervised probation. So I'm not sure if they're going to include the 13 months he's already done as time served, or it's going to be an extra 2 years. So that all depends. I think there's like another hearing later in January, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. But yeah, he's going to serve more time. But he could get out early, possibly late 2020, like November, December 2020. Moving on for that, Camilla Cabello. Now, I already talked about her in my separate video for her. I'm going to do another video for her well, actually, no, I can just do it in here and probably do the voiceover there. But, yeah, you heard about the whole thing where she got exposed for her racist stuff on Twitter and Tumblr. Her album is flopping, y'all. Like, it went from number 3 to number 14 on the Billboard 200 with a 58% drop. So basically, it made 86,000 units the first week, and basically just a little over 40 the second week. It went from, but going from number 3 to 14, that's a drop. And I know people were posting up stuff on Twitter where it's like, oh, she dropped to 197, she dropped to 200. Someone had to clarify that, and thankfully someone found the actual like ranking with the number. Do I think she's going to have a canceled career? No. Do I think it's going to affect her back for the moment? Yes. Case in point, this album. And I've already seen people on Twitter try to sell their tickets for her tour online. I'm just like, oof, this is not going to end well. This is just, oof. And I feel like it's just, I feel like, you know, it's karma. Karma come back to bite you, okay? That's why we are all rooting for Normani in 2020, okay? We are rooting for Normani. She has the collab with Megan Thee Stallion coming out. That's a segue. They're collabing together for the Birds of Prey soundtrack. They about to look so good. They've been posting teaser pictures. I think we're getting it in January, and I cannot wait for to see it. But yeah. So on to more mess. Jussie Smolette might be coming back to Empire for the series finale. I talked about this like a different video. I don't really think it's gonna help. I mean, yeah, because the show's ending. You know, why wouldn't you bring him back at the same time? Is this for ratings? Is this because, you know, you all are going to bring him back? And that's one side of it. The other side's like, okay, you already had this controversy that died down away from the show, and it's already going to have a cloud over it forever. And then, you know, we've heard some of the cast say, hey, don't count him out just yet. So I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him back. I ain't still gonna watch. We still ain't watching. It's literally in like the 2 millions when it comes to ratings. Like, and it's sad because it started off so great. Like, I remember when the show started, I was a senior in high school. Like, we had just came back from my grandpa's funeral in Congo. That day we came back, the show premiered that January, and we instantly love it. I remember watching it, and I remember watching the finale, the 2-hour finale. And, you know, my aunt stopped watching on season 2 because it was too violent for her. And then I stopped watching after, like, the first episode for season 3 because I was just like, I can't do it no more. And side note, they're having the ASAs this season. That's like the final award show. Y'all can have a cameo from some of the people from Star. I'm just saying, because technically they had the ASAs on their show last year. And literally, it's a spinoff of the original show. And y'all talking about doing another spinoff. Y'all had one. That was Star. There you go. I had to add my Star thing in there. But anyway, won't be watching. Also, segue into Carol Sanchez. Bronx girl from the Bronx who faked her kidnapping to get away from her strict mother. A lot of people have different opinions on this. With me, initially, you know, I saw the post on Twitter and the video of them taking her and pushing down her mom. And, you know, they found her. I was like, oh, thank God they were able to find her, you know, praying for her. Don't know what she went through during that whole ordeal. Then to find out that she faked the whole thing, I'm like, really? And it was for like, and she didn't want to go back to Honduras, and she wanted to stay with her 23-year-old boyfriend, who is part of a gang. Man, I know, here's my thing. I know you young, but I was not doing that at 16. Here's the way I see it. 16, you're going to be doing some crazy stuff, okay? And also, I feel like they got to look into the household, because you got to see it as, you got to ask why she would go that far to get away from her mother. Like, are there other siblings? Is the father involved? What's the family unit like in the house? What is the environment? Because no one would go as far as to fake a whole kidnapping. But then again, on the other side, it's like, you wasting people's time trying to find you, even though they're not charging her. You got your parents worried sick. You got your whole family worried sick. You know, mine is just like in the middle at this point. So, Surviving R. Kelly Part 2 is coming out this January, January 2nd. And it's going to be a 3-night event. 3-night event, 6 hours, same as the first one. Andrea Kelly is going to be suing for basically them using her likeness. I'm just like, the first one ain't enough. Like, God did. The first one almost took me out. I mean, part 1 and 2 almost took me out. I remember me and Ashley having a whole hour-long discussion on live about this whole thing and how we felt. Because, goddamn. And we've seen it like, play out, like, in real life. And, you know, he's going to go to jail. And, you know, we're going to be happy when he does. I think his trial is set for next year. Don't know the date, but it's going to be eventually next year. So, moving on from that, Whoopi Goldberg went off on Meghan McCain. Listen, we've been waiting for this day to happen because, listen, Whoopi has been the referee ever since Meghan got there, and she's been trying to hold it together because, you know, she needs her job. She needs to get that check, but you know what? She is still making money, all these other businesses, and getting movies and TV. So she had it, and you know they made them backpedal the next day of it. I'm just like, Whoopi, stand in your word. Stand in your word. You know, Meghan, I know ABC wants to keep her for ratings, but you can't just, if people don't like you, then it's just like, why keep them on? There's no reason. Kevin Hart is going to have a documentary on Netflix. It's going to go over all the stuff that's happened in the last year and a half, from the cheating scandal to the Oscar controversy to his tour to filming his movies. I think they're going to have stuff of him recovering from the accident because I think they're probably in post when it all happened. So I think they're going to have stuff from there too and just surface recovery. It's supposed to come out in January, so we have that to look forward to as well. The Game is going to have an hour-long reboot from the original creator. I'm just like, can we let shows marinate after they ended? Because here's the thing. The Game ended like 4 years ago. And, you know, if you're not going to have Melanie and Derwin, I'm not going to watch, even though some of the original people have said they're going to come back. And, you know, the same thing with Gossip Girl. Even though they're going to have a diverse cast, I say diverse because y'all know they like to work around those main words. But, yeah, that show ended like 7 years ago. I'm like, can y'all just let stuff marinate? I mean, can we get a Girlfriends movie? A Girlfriends wrap-up? 8 episodes before we get to this? Like, can we get an actual wrap-up for Star and not a movie and just get some episodes in there? Like, go to Netflix, people. Come on now. Okay, Netflix, and you need the money, Netflix, because Disney Plus took about 1 million of your subscribers within the first month of them putting out everything. And it's going to keep dropping because, let me tell you, we got HBO Max coming out in May. I'm getting that. Plus, we got Disney Plus right now. I'm currently paying like $7 a month, which is sustainable, even though they need to add some new stuff. And they're adding the Proud Family January 1st. Heck yeah. And I'm excited, y'all. Both 2 seasons, and I'm excited. And also, they're back filming. The original cast is back filming the new episodes. They posted a picture earlier last week. I'm just like, yes. Nostalgia's happening. Ooh, man. But yeah, moving on from that, Fast and Furious, their trailer is going to premiere Super Bowl weekend, Super Bowl Friday in Miami. They're going to have a huge concert. They're going to have Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth doing See You Again. They're going to have Luda perform. They're going to have Ozuna and Cardi. I think they have the song together because they're both going to be in the movie too. I think Cardi's going to have like a mini cameo. It's kind of like how she did with Hustlers. But yeah, I'm mad we got to wait a whole month. I mean, y'all doggone pushed this movie back a whole year. It had been almost 3 years since we saw the first movie. Okay, we saw last movie was like 2017. Then y'all pushed back the 9th movie a year to give Dwayne Johnson his spinoff. Then we had it pushed back another month, so it's going to be coming out in April instead of May. Sorry, y'all, I had the burp. And then, you know, y'all done with production. And now y'all gonna tell us we gotta wait till the end of January to see a trailer? I was expecting to see it like towards the end of December, maybe early January for a trailer. But y'all gonna maybe wait till the end of the month? What the hell? But, yeah. In other news, Joe and Teresa split. Am I surprised? No. Diddy had his 50th birthday party a month later. All Black Hollywood came. You know, I wish I got an invite. Maybe next year. Oh, man. Oh, my God. This thing keeps sliding, guys. I'm so sorry. I need to get an actual... Because I have a camera. I just need a cable so that it can transfer to my computer. But yeah, moving on from that. Miss USA, Miss America, Miss Teen USA, Miss Universe, and Miss World all are black women. All black women carry those titles, and that's freaking awesome. And I'm just so proud that we get to live in this moment. Ashanti was added to the Millennium Tour. This is kind of late, but you know what, guys? I've been adding on stuff for like the last week and a half. So, yeah, I'm going to need them to add Cherish and or... maybe Sierra, add her on there, okay? Get some females on there. Because, you know, I'm getting my ticket around my birthday. And I'm getting the floors. I'm getting the section. I'm getting the midsection seats. Because the way State Farm is, you got the floor. You got the first rise of seats in that section. And then you got the nosebleed seats. I'm going to get the first rise section of those seats. I'm already planning it. So if y'all want to add a couple people, okay, y'all's tour don't start till... March. Y'all don't start till March, okay? Y'all got time to add people onto the tour. Also, add on Mario back and Bobby Valentino, okay? Add on both of them. Mario, I know you got, you know, Empire, but, you know, there's 6 episodes left, and your character literally pops up for like 2 season episodes from what I've been told, so add him back on. In TV renewal news, you got renewed for season 3. And the show ain't even out yet. We don't even have season 2 yet. It comes out the day after Christmas. And y'all already got renewed for season 3. We literally just got the trailer. The full trailer. I'm like, do y'all have focus groups? Or do y'all just, you know, as a collective watch the season and just decide, hey, we're going to renew it or not? If so, can y'all pick up some of my favorite shows? Okay. And also, Good Trouble got renewed for season 3. The season, second half season 2 premieres in January. I think, yeah, the same week as Grownish. Grownish also premieres January 16th. I literally lost my train of thought. My God. But yeah, Good Trouble. Their seasons are kind of weird with the division. I know we started off season 1 in January and then season 2 in the summer. I think that's why it's kind of weird. And then I think, you know, with season 3, I think we can just make that strictly a full season for the summer because the splits are kind of off. I mean, Grownish, they make it work because they start in January and then continue on the season in the summer. So, yeah. I just realized we're going to have a split season for Grownish this year. We're going to have 11 episodes, and then I think we have another batch of those in the summer. I'm just like, man, I'm looking forward to a whole season, but y'all splitting it? Gosh. But, yeah, do y'all want me to review Good Trouble this year? I mean, I'm really gonna review Grownish, but like with Good Trouble, it's like I reviewed it the first season, but not a lot of people watch those reviews, so I don't want to be making videos for nothing. So let me know in the comments if you guys want me to review Good Trouble. Also, if you want me to review you. I'll probably, the docket I have for this year is I currently have Power, also having Grownish on there, so I don't have a lot of stuff to review in the first half of the year. I'm definitely reviewing Claws last season. We're definitely going to be doing that. And probably maybe The Shy. Maybe list. So there's that. Viacom and CBS, they merged together. You know, another merger and all that. George Zimmerman is suing Trayvon Martin's family. Y'all should have been locked him up. Cassie finally had baby Frankie. Okay, listen. That girl's been pregnant forever. I was feeling it for her. I'm like, girl, you probably want to drop this baby right now. Matthew Knowles had an interview with Live TV, basically saying some ill stuff about Jagged Edge. And, you know, if you watch The Unsung, you know what went down on the tour bus in Louisiana. Basically, Jagged Edge was defending LaToya's mom. Management wanted her off the bus. They said no. They ended up getting kicked off the bus, and then later Destiny Child disbanded and got the new people in the group. They're about to sue Matthew Knowles. So yeah, Matthew, I don't know what he be telling sometimes. Like, he just be talking just to stay in the media for clout these days. Harvey Weinstein will not serve time, but will pay a $20 million settlement to his victims. Am I surprised by this? No, because really, honestly, I don't know how, but they somehow avoid jail time, a lot of these guys. Beyonce and Adidas, her Adidas stuff drops January 17th. We're gonna try to see if we got funds, okay? I can't be making no promises, because tuition due on the 13th, rent due on the 1st. We're gonna save that for my birthday. That's it. Amanda Seales is about to become the 5th co-host on The Real. The Jasmine brand broke it. They're gonna announce it in 2020 when the show comes back. So yeah, you know, I kind of already knew because they had her back several times. So yeah, congratulations to her. You know, I don't watch The Real as much. First of all, they don't come live in my city no more, and it comes out at 1 instead of 11. And you know, the ladies have been annoying me a lot, you know, most recently. And, you know, maybe this will settle a lot of stuff because, you know, the 4 of them, you know, kind of been like in like the same spot for a while. And so, yeah, look forward to see what she does on the show. Music news. Kehlani and Keisha Cole dropped All of Me last night. Listen, I want to apologize to Kehlani because she's been dealing with the Twitter harassment when it comes to her songs. And I've been part of that, okay? She's been dropping snippets for months, and I know the album comes out next year. And, you know, listen, we've been asking for All of Me and Change Your Life. We've been asking for those here, too. We've got All of Me. Now we just need Change Your Life, okay? If you want to drop that in January, that'd be great, okay? You tease that in August. You can drop it in January, okay? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm going to post a reaction for that before I leave to go home. Also, Ariana Grande dropped the live album for the Sweetener Tour last, basically 6 hours ago. I'm going to react to that as well. Y'all ain't giving me no breaks. And, you know, I'm actually excited because I didn't get to go to the Sweetener Tour. So I get to vicariously live for the tour through this album. Ari, I need you to rest, girl. Just rest, okay? This is the 4th project you put out within a 1-year period. Well, actually, no, a 16-month period. You had Sweetener. We've had Fake You Next. We had the Charlie's Angels soundtrack. And now we got the live album, okay? And you did this all while you were on tour. Girl, you need a breather. Just breathe. Take a rest, okay? Just take like a month-long vacation. Well, actually, take like a 2-week vacation before you go to the Grammys, girl. Because I would love to see you at the Grammys, okay? They got new people in charge, so we have that to look forward to. What else is new? Rihanna out here trolling us again. See, she posted on Instagram how she's listening to R9 and refusing to release it. Rihanna, it's been 3 years. Over 3 years since we've had an album from you. Over 2 years since we've had a song from you. Mama, I know you about the Fenty and all that stuff, but girl, drop R9, okay? Drop it New Year's Day. I'm getting you to New Year's Day, which is 9 days away. Where are we at? The 23rd? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 days. 9 days, girl. Drop the album in 9 days. Okay, we love you, but We've had it. We've had it, okay? We've been patient. We've been patient. We tell you, took your time, but we ready, okay? We've been ready, okay? Just drop it and we'll be happy, okay? Cool. But anyway, that's my daily tea for y'all. I did not expect this to be a long video, but here we are. But, you know, I hope you guys like it. Leave me down suggestions down below if what you want me to. Hang on, I'm about to sneeze. I thought I was about to sneeze, guys. I'm sorry. I had to pause. But anyway, leave me down anything in the comments of what you want me to do on the channel next year for 2020. What reviews or reactions, what topics you want me to talk about. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's your girl, peace out, more love, and have a great Christmas, guys. Bye.